The Big Ten making a big impact on downtown business. And it is Indiana, after all. Another drastic change in the weather could be coming overnight. Chris Wright has the SkyTrack 13 forecast next at 11.
Television is for everyone, but every show isn't. So check out what your kids are watching. You know them better than anyone.
Brought to you by City Securities Corporation.
This Fear Factor moment brought to you by Capital One. 5,000 feet above the Pacific.
Oh my gosh!
They must keep from falling as they race to the flag.
Go!
But this performance will be one for the books. This Fear Factor moment brought to you by Capital One. All new Fear Factor NBC Monday.
Tuesday on an all-new Scrubs.
You are very hot.
So, you're dating one woman, in love with another you can't have, and your ex-wife won't leave you alone.
I hate you.
I hate you too, honey.
What's the worst that could happen?
I just wanted to thank you for last night.
Oh, dear God.
All-new Scrubs after an all-new Frasier. NBC Tuesday.
Later on The Tonight Show, Tate goes a few rounds with Ali Oscar nominee Will Smith. And goes 6 feet under with Rachel Griffiths, plus the tooth of Ben Harper. Your local news is next. New on The Night Beats.
I'm David McAnally. 9/11 may be nearly 6 months past, but the memories, they don't go away on The Night Beat.
And the Kmart closing hits Indiana.
This needs your signature immediately, Mr. Jameson. And this. Oh, and don't forget this.
Of all the things you sign off on, this may be the most satisfying. The Lincoln Sign and Drive event, featuring Lincoln LS. No down payment, no first month's payment, no security deposit, no cash due at signing, and no charge maintenance. Just sign and drive. $465 a month on the award-winning performance of the V6 Lincoln LS. Plus, get great sign and drive lease rates on Lincoln Navigator at your Lincoln dealer now.
From the heart of Central Indiana, this is Channel 13 Eyewitness News. Night Beats.
Basketball fans from everywhere, they are in the Circle City tonight in Indianapolis. Downtown is playing center stage for the Big Ten. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm Andrea Morehead.
And I'm John Stehr. Indiana, once again, the center of the basketball universe, and ticket prices are soaring, as is the city's economy, thanks to thousands of fans in town for the tournament. Night Beat reporter Mark Thompson explains how big wins are bouncing from the hard court into the hands of others looking to score financially. It's our top story at 11.
With IU safely in the next round of the Big Ten tournament, Hoosier fans felt free to cut loose and enjoy the party atmosphere downtown as they look forward to Saturday's clash with the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Luke Recker against the Hoosiers. He and Dane Fife will be going at it.
Selling that marquee matchup is no problem when you hold the goods, but finding a ticket, however, is going to cost you big time, at least $250 a piece on the streets.
I have one that I'm willing to sell, but I think the market will be better tomorrow.
But even without a ticket, there was plenty to keep fans occupied outside Conseco, a melting pot of Big Ten flavors on hats, tees, and sweats.
I'm an Ohio State fan, and this is a great day for basketball. Fantastic weather, great scenery, everything's all good.
All good for downtown businesses as well, from the pub and tent party outside to almost every sports bar in between. Managers all smiles when they talked of large profits.
Cashing it in, lots of folks have watched the different places.
I've heard a lot of people that went to the tournament last year comment about how much they like it here versus where it's been in the past, because people are a lot more friendly. Restaurants are a lot more convenient.
The city expects to rake in $7 million from the Big Ten tourney, and judging from the crowds so far, Indianapolis is already a big winner. And this evening's action here at Conseco Fieldhouse is wrapping up right now, and fans have been telling us that they've been enjoying themselves here in Indianapolis. And we were talking about those ticket prices. I had mentioned $250 for a ticket for tomorrow's sessions. Well, those prices are already going up. Some people are telling me that they're going for as much as $300 and even higher than that, but fans are saying it's going to be worth it to see IU take on Luke Recker and the Iowa Hawkeyes tomorrow afternoon. Reporting live from Conseco Fieldhouse, Mark Thompson, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Mark. And those Big Ten celebrations could turn a bit soggy tomorrow because showers are headed our way.
Yeah, get your umbrellas ready. Meteorologist Chris Wright is here to tell us more about this. Chris.
Yeah, Andrea and John, we've already got some clouds that have moved into central Indiana over the past couple of hours. But take a look at the satellite photo showing you some showers and thunderstorms down across Missouri, Arkansas, and back through eastern Kansas. And that's the rain that's coming our way. It'll be here by sunrise tomorrow. Heaviest rainfall between sunrise and noon. We'll see up to 3/4 of an inch of rain across our state during the day tomorrow. And we'll say goodbye to the mild temperatures and cool things down. We'll talk more on that in the weekend forecast in just a bit. Andrea?
All right. Thank you, Chris. An IU police drug raid, that's an alleged fake ID computer operation. University police have now arrested 5 students on drug charges early Thursday morning. 2 of those students now face additional charges of making fake ID cards. Police confiscated the computer used in the alleged operation. And a retail operation is now over. Kmart announced it is closing 283 stores nationwide, including some right here in Indiana. 6 locations across the state are affected, most of them in northern Indiana, including Angola, Elkhart, Fort Wayne, Maryville, South Bend, and one down south in Mount Vernon, as well as this location on South Shelby Street. Kmart is the largest national retailer to file for bankruptcy. Customers and retailers reacted to today's announcement.
I like shopping at Kmart, but it would be better sometimes if they had more things in stock like they're supposed to have. A lot of times this Kmart doesn't.
I'm sure that the people that came there also saw us and figured they'd stop in. Well, I think it's going to hurt us a little. I don't know how much, but it's kind of unfortunate.
And all of those stores will remain open until a bankruptcy judge approves the plan.
Tonight, a military spokesman said hundreds of al-Qaeda and Taliban soldiers died in Operation Anaconda. Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld says the mission could be wrapped up now in a matter of days. A casualty of Anaconda, Matthew Commons, was honored today in Boulder City, Nevada with a flag-raising ceremony. The Army Private First Class grew up in Indianapolis and moved to Nevada. And the families of New York City firefighters killed in the World Trade Center attack will each receive an additional $95,000, bringing the total to $413,000 apiece. 6 months later, the attack and its aftermath are still being seen, felt, and heard all over Indiana.
The Night Beat's David McAnally tonight on a family, a rescuer, as well as an agency in the terror aftermath.
From fear to fighting to flags on front porches. What have the last 6 months been like for you guys?
Emotionally, it's been rough because you don't know until you hear from them.
6 months ago, they had no idea their son, Corporal Gregory Gerlovich, would be among the first Marines to hit Afghanistan after the 9/11 attacks. From guardsmen at airports to safer cockpits to public alerts, they're now more alert too.
Whenever I hear that, any of the soldiers got killed, I can relate to, what that might, feel like.
I don't know. You just are like always watching over your shoulder.
6 months ago, dog trainer Marty Vanata had no idea her love of search dogs would land her at ground zero.
Holly is my search dog.
Friday night, she told of her 8-day tour there and its lasting lesson.
I am changed forever. Life is so fragile. It can you just don't know. Even at 6 months out, I see that the nation has still pulled together, but I hope at a year, 2 years, that the nation can stay pulled together.
But one thing hasn't stayed. On September 11th, blood donors flooded the blood center here. There was a 2-week surplus, but this week...
For about the past week, we've had a blood shortage.
And there are, on the sign back there, the blood types they urgently need at the Indiana Blood Center. They say some of the people who gave in those large numbers on 9/11 have come back. They just need them to come back again and again. Reporting live, David McAnally, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
And the sign behind you says it all, urgently needed. Thank you so much, Mac.
And several different types of blood as well. And tonight, an East Side family blames Indianapolis police for the loss of their loved one who died while in police custody. Calvin Cole died suddenly Wednesday night. Police say he'd been speeding down East Washington Street when they stopped him. That's when he apparently tried to run away. Police caught up with him, maced him, and handcuffed him. But by the time they took him back to Wishart Hospital for a checkup, he was dead.
We're only assuming at this point that's why he was running. The officer did smell alcohol on him. He had a suspended license.
Been drinking a little bit and driving. As far as real big problems, he had no real big problems with the law.
And his family says he didn't have any health problems either. Preliminary autopsy results show that Cole suffered a head injury from either a fall or during the attempt to place him in handcuffs. The injury alone was not sufficient to cause death. Toxicology results should be ready in about 2 weeks.
A rare Saturday meeting is now the next step in the ongoing budget battle at the State House. Lieutenant Governor Joe Kernan testified today before House and Senate conferees trying to restructure the state's taxes. Governor O'Bannon says lawmakers have to devise a balanced budget plan as well. And his lieutenant says the time is now.
If we wait, if we do not act, that people in Indiana will lose their homes, and those that are at the greatest risk will be those who are our senior citizens, those that are on fixed income, and those that have less of an ability to pay.
And the current legislative session is scheduled to end this Thursday.
Some Indiana liquor retailers are in trouble, and state excise police say it's all in the proof. From our partners at the Indianapolis Star, 16 liquor stores face fines for illegally accepting money from distributors to promote certain brands. In Indiana, it's illegal for retailers to accept rebates or gifts from manufacturers or distributors. You can read more about the investigation in tomorrow's Indianapolis Star or hit the web at indystar.com.
New at 11 on Eyewitness News Night Beat.
A pool of controversy in Plainfield that just keeps getting deeper. Coming up tonight, a twist involving one of the suspended students.
Plus, after stopping just a minute for Michigan State, IU gets ready to do battle again with 2 former Hoosiers.
And taking a live look downtown where folks are beginning to stream out of Conseco Fieldhouse where all the fun and the frenzy has been going on for the Big Ten. We'll be right back.
These stories and more still ahead on Eyewitness News Night Beat.
Stehrs 15-hour sale is this Saturday with a preview day today. Save 25 to 50% store-wide. Bring your 15% off bonus coupons.
The right choices make all the difference.
Get out of your lease early at Ed Martin Pontiac GMC with no early termination penalty. Only Ed Martin Pontiac GMC can get you out of your current GMAC lease up to 6 months early. Plus, save up to $4,700 on new Grand Ams, up to $5,100 on new Grand Prix. New Yukons have savings up to $6,100. You win big at Ed Martin Pontiac GMC. Plus, you'll get out of your lease early with no penalty. Get to Ed Martin Pontiac GMC, 96th Street at Keystone.
Prepare for the Ice Age! Marsh brings you the coolest movie, Ice Age. And the coolest savings, too. Save 40% on all banquet pot pies, meals, and entrees. And find great buy one, get one free specials, like center cut pork loin and grade A boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Plus, triple coupons up to 60 cents. That's triple coupons up to 60 cents at Marsh.
How do you want to see the world?
For the look you want.
Your world looks better with designer eyewear from Dr. Tavel's 1 Hour Optical. Now for a limited time, buy any pair of glasses, get a second pair for half price. Buy a pair of Gucci's, get another pair for half price. Buy a pair of sunglasses, get a pair of computer glasses for half price. See, your world looks better.
For the look you want.
And so do you.
Dr. Tavel.
A lot goes into making a Volvo S40 a Volvo S40. But a lot doesn't have to go into making it your Volvo S40. So test drive the Volvo S40 at your local Volvo retailer today.
Stehrs 15-hour sale is this Saturday with a preview day today. Save 25 to 50% store-wide. Bring your 15% off bonus coupons.
The right choices make all the difference.
Now, Andrea Morehead, John Stehr, Chris Wright Skytrack Forecast, and sports with Dave Calabro. This is Channel 13 Eyewitness News Night Beat.
New tonight, administrators in Plainfield defend their policy against a pool prank. But one suspended senior could be back in class sooner than expected. About 25 seniors made a lot of waves when they jumped into the school's indoor pool earlier this week. The principal suspended them for 5 days, but this afternoon, Jason Pierce and his parents met with school officials who agreed to cut his suspension to 3 days. He didn't jump in, he just took pictures for the school paper. While some still say it's unfair, others say it would be a lot different if someone got hurt.
Then they would be all jumping up and down, mad about somebody being hurt about it.
Yeah, I agree with the school because there could be a liability there. Someone could have got injured, someone could have got killed.
Pierce can return to school on Tuesday, but the rest of the suspended students, they have to wait until next Thursday.
One powerful lawmaker suggests putting off the opening of Indiana's charter schools this fall. Came up during a hearing of the state's budget crisis. Representative Pat Bauer, you see him here on the right, suggested a moratorium on the charters. He and other lawmakers claim the impact on traditional schools, tens of millions of dollars a year, was hidden from them when they approved the legislation last year.
That issue has to be redone and redebated with the truth being said about what it costs and what it does.
Governor O'Bannon called charter school funding a problem. A dozen charter schools in 8 communities are scheduled to open this fall. Well, despite the stall at the State House, a lot of Hoosier families attended this informational session for the 21st Century Charter School tonight. Organizers explained 21st Century's open classroom, computer-intensive style. Some families even enrolled, and others wanted to learn more about the school's concept.
They also have different opportunities, more hands-on learning experiences and more one-on-one individual instruction, which I think would be benefits of this kind of schooling or,
that's a good point, too.
smaller classroom teacher ratio sizes.
Tonight's event was held at the Central Library. The Central Library.
Well, you might see a lot of women in downtown Indianapolis this weekend, and for good reason, because they will be learning about their health, their wealth, as well as self as part of the 4th Annual Women's Expo. The events will feature over 200 exhibition booths and a variety of programs and conferences. And we might know Monique, you know her name. She's from UPN 23's hit comedy show, The Parkers. She will be here this weekend, and a gospel fest and a hair and fashion show, set for Sunday. All the ticket sales and the events at the Convention Center. And I will help kick off the expo, hosting the awards luncheon beginning tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. We hope to see you there. And, of course, we're going to need umbrellas because it's going to be raining, Chris.
There's a lot of folks out if you're going to be there at 11:30.
Yeah.
Come out and see Andrea.
Well, and Monique and everybody else will be there.
Oh, but Andrea at 11:30. Also, Britney Spears has her sights set on Indiana. Next, an announcement that's sure to hit a high note with kids and their parents.
Are you dreaming about building a lot more home on your lot? A home that meets the needs of your lifestyle and your budget? With TK, thousands of people have done just that. Plus, they built an average of $13,000 in instant home equity. That's an average of 10% appraisal over investment before you even move in.
And the reason I built this house was because I wanted to build an affordable house that was a good value for my investment.
TK lets you take advantage of zero money down if using lot equity.
But it appraised for $19,000 more than we had in it.
TK offers 15 exciting floor plans to meet your needs, all from only $59,900. That's not all. TK's streamlined construction process provides 97% on-time home delivery and a 99.4% customer satisfaction rate. In Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky, call 1-888-TK-HOMES and find out how you can take advantage of these incredible savings. We'll send you a copy of our Lot Owner's Benefits Guide absolutely free. So call TK today. You could be on your way to building a lot more home on your lot tomorrow.
If severe weather was coming your way, would you know where to go to take cover? At home, if you have a basement, go there immediately. If you don't have a basement, take cover in a first-floor bathroom or an interior closet. Most importantly, stay away from windows. More people are injured or killed by flying debris than the actual tornado itself. Preparing for severe weather before it happens can make the difference between life and death.
The SkyTrack Weather Team, bringing you weather coverage you can count on Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
I've been racing vacuums underground for about a year now. I run a bagless Abyssal Clean View. She's got tons of power. Maneuvers like a dream. Of course, eventually, you gotta empty them. That's where races are won and lost, in the pits.
Break away from bags for under $100. Bissell, we mean clean.
The bond between woman and machine, that's pretty special.
You want more trucks to choose from? We have over 300 full-size pickups at Andy Moore Ford. Only $12.9 gets you a brand new F-150 with air conditioning. We have over 150 to choose from. We've got them all, diesels, 4x4s, crew cabs. We have over 75 Super Duties to choose from. Or choose an air-conditioned Ranger for only $10.8, and we have over 50 to choose from. Don't waste time with a dealer with only a few trucks in stock. You get more choices at Andy Moore Ford.
Well, you've completed your grill training, so I'm proud to make you one of us. Does that mean I'm ready to make hamburgers?
Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Eyewitness News Health Beats is brought to you in part by Wishard Health Services. Chris Wright's Skytrack forecast is approved by the American Meteorological Society.
Now, people around here always say it is Indiana, the weather changes, so the folks in from out of town this weekend are going to get a little taste of that.
We're used to this, but it will indeed change tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to see some showers and thunderstorms and gusty winds tomorrow, up to 50 miles per hour. Then after that, the colder air spills in tomorrow afternoon. Colder temperatures for late Saturday and much colder on Sunday as well. Had a fairly windy day of weather today. Peak wind gusts 43 miles an hour in Lafayette, 35 miles per hour in Kokomo, and 29-mile-an-hour winds were common in Greencastle this afternoon. We'll see it windier for tomorrow across Indiana. We're also going to say goodbye to the mild temperatures today. We saw temperatures in the 70s across our state, but there's some changes coming up. 74 the high in Bloomington today, but by Sunday in Bloomington, we'll see high temperatures only in the 40s. Back behind the next cold front, we are really going to cool things down and start warming things up again early next week. Today here in the city, the high temperature made it up to 73. After a low temperature of 49 degrees, right now 65 degrees, humidity 50%, south wind at 17. That is why it's so warm here. 11 o'clock at night, temperature still holding in the middle 60s. But now there are some thunderstorms on the way. Right now the rainfall is down across southern Missouri, down into Arkansas, and look at this line of showers and storms across Kansas. All of that activity is coming our way. We'll see showers and storms developing by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, with the heaviest rainfall being over by about midday. We'll see anywhere from a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain with the showers and storms. Some folks might see a little bit more. Some folks will see a little bit less. Now, according to Future Track 13, tomorrow morning, a very mild start to the day. We'll find temperatures in the 50s, 55 tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in Lafayette, 60 in Bloomington to get the day started. But we'll see winds gusting from the south up to 50 miles per hour earlier in the day. Then late tomorrow afternoon, as the cold front moves on through, the winds will shift and colder air comes into the state. We go to a westerly breeze. It will be rather gusty, so we do have a wind advisory in effect for tomorrow's weather. And by tomorrow afternoon, we'll find temperatures down in the middle 40s by 5 o'clock. According to Future Track 13, the heaviest thunderstorms up in the northwest part of the state tomorrow. Don't think we'll see any severe weather, but we may see a few embedded strong storms as this cold front races across the state. Back behind it, some much colder air. As we're forecasting those falling temperatures, colder for tomorrow night, down in the 20s, and highs on Sunday will only range in the low and middle 40s across the state, though we'll get back to sunshine for the full day coming up on Sunday. And our forecast overnight, the temperature near 60. We'll have thunderstorms developing toward morning, and then tomorrow we'll see temperatures fall into the 40s. Gusty west winds, 25 to 35 miles per hour, but as I mentioned, you will see some 50-mile-an-hour gusts tomorrow, so we may see some wind damage late tomorrow afternoon. On Sunday, a sunny, cool day, the high at 43. 48 under fair skies on Monday, and another chance of rain comes our way Monday night into Tuesday morning. Tuesday's high temperature at 52. Be sure to check out Lyra O'Brien tomorrow morning on Eyewitness News Sunrise. She'll have the first word coming up on our weekend weather at 6 a.m.
All right, thank you so much, Chris.
On the Health Beat tonight, people searching for relief from the sneezing and watery eyes of allergy season may not have to visit their doctor to get a prescription this year. Shearing Plow, the maker of the antihistamine Claritin, wants to make the drug available to customers over the counter. The company is seeking FDA approval to sell Claritin without a prescription. The move would head off rivals' attempts to sell generic versions of the same drug. And the Indianapolis Zoo's newest attraction finally has a name.
Yes, Ripley gave birth to a dolphin calf on February 2nd. The zoo asked children at Riley Hospital to come up with a name for the baby, and the zoo received more than 100 suggestions, names, as you can imagine, from A to Z. Well, dolphin trainers couldn't agree on just one name, so they decided to get a little creative. So they took a J from the suggested name Joey, then they took an E from the name Riley, then submitted by 9 children, then 2 T's from sisters who voted for Titus and Timothy. You add all that together, you come up with Jet. That's
cool.
the new name.
That's the new name for the dolphin.
Very, very cool.
All right, and down at Conseco Fieldhouse, we have IU in a good spot.
Yes, Dick Rea in for Dave Calabro tonight.
Great start for Indiana today as they get going in the Big Ten tournament. The Pacers back in action again in Philadelphia tonight. Allen Iverson putting on another show. We'll have all the highlights next in sports.
When it comes to allergies, I'm a grass, ragweed, pet dander. But my allergy medicine wasn't approved for the pet dander. So it was either get rid of it or get rid of Rufus.
Not all allergy medicines are approved for indoor and outdoor allergies. Prescription Zyrtec is FDA approved to treat indoor and outdoor allergies. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. Ask your doctor about switching to Zyrtec. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
Arby's new Market Fresh Turkey Ranch and Bacon with honey wheat bread, pepper bacon, and a creamy ranch sauce.
Give in to your grown-up tastes.
It's SkyTrack weather on the web. Get the latest SkyTrack 13 forecast and live Doppler 9000 radar when you log on to WCHR.com.
It's not just about making plans. It's about making a difference. It's about neighbors and taking an interest rather than merely earning it. At Edward Jones, it's never just about investing. It's about knowing you and your dreams.
My every hope, my life, my world, it all begins with a dream.
Edward Jones, investing in you and your dreams.
If finding affordable health insurance for your employees is important to you, the Indianapolis Chamber of Commerce can help. As a member of the Chamber, you have access to Chamber Care, a discounted insurance program underwritten by Anthem, a hometown company with a large provider network. And Chamber Care is available only to members of the Indianapolis Chamber of Commerce. Memberships start as low as $420. So join now and help your employees and your bottom line be a little healthier. Call us at 464-2230 or visit IndyChamber.com.
Your 7-piece Estee Lauder gift includes a take-home makeup lesson, free with any 2150 Estee Lauder purchase. Through March 23rd, exclusively at Ayers. Choose from Central Indiana's largest selection of bedroom furniture. And for a limited time, get 0% interest for 3 long years. Save on stylish beds and matching furniture for every bedroom in your home. Special savings on mattress sets, too, from Simmons Beauty Rest, Spring Air, and Stearns & Foster. All this plus no down payment and 0% interest for 3 long years. All for you at Today's Bedroom 1.
Today's bedroom 1.
Don't miss it.
Tonight, James All New with Will Smith, from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to an Oscar nomination.
Now, this is a story all about Ali.
Plus Rachel Griffiths, Ben Harper, and Dates from Hell.
We start kissing in a casket.
With your rear end out the window.
Then on Conan, Marissa Tomei, Sarah Paulson, Brandy, and Conan's musical tonight.
After losing to the NBA's worst team last night, there was nowhere to go but up tonight for the Pacers as they continue their 3-game road swing at Philadelphia. Isaiah Thomas hoping to see some better defense tonight on Allen Iverson, but no evidence of that early in the game as Iverson makes it a 14-point Sixers lead. Jonathan Bender did have 13 in the first half for the Pacers, who were able to keep it close. And Jermaine O'Neal leading the way for Indiana, 25 points, and the Pacers down by just 4 points at halftime. Pacers had a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter until Iverson takes over. The home run ties the game, 41 points for Allen Iverson. Next time it's Iverson on the steal. Check out the behind-the-back pass to Matt Harpering for the Sixers slam. They win at 109-100. The Pacers drop 2 games below 500 as they head to Detroit on Sunday. The Indiana Hoosiers taking the first step toward winning its first ever Big Ten tournament title. Rich Nye was on hand for the quarterfinal matchup between the Hoosiers and Michigan State.
Mostly red, creating a close to home court advantage for the Hoosiers. Dane Fife got comfortable quickly, scoring 10 of his 11 points in the first half. Lawrence Norris, Chris Hill back home. He'll look good for the green.
This is something I've been looking forward to, pretty much all season long, and to be able to come home and play back home in Indianapolis is something that is really exciting.
But IU built a 9-point lead on Michigan State at halftime. The Spartans pulled within 5 early in the second half. Indiana never lost control. The Hoosiers worked the ball inside. Jared Jeffries led IU with 14 on a tender ankle.
Like in the first half, I could have been more effective, but I was so revved up because I felt good on my ankle. I was so revved up that I missed a lot of easy shots. But the second half, I settled down and hit some.
We definitely wanted to go inside, and we ran every play that we have to go inside. Not every play, we have about 100 plays, but we ran a lot of plays to go inside to Jeffries and Newton, and I thought they did a great job of drawing fouls.
5 Hoosiers scored in double figures. Jared Odell and Jeff Newton also strong down low, driving Tom Izzo insane. IU forced 21 Michigan State turnovers with tenacious defense.
Towards the end there, I think we really had them
I think we had their whole team frustrated. They could not get shots on us.
Indiana advances 67-56 and reaches 20 wins for the season. Indiana has never won the Big Ten tourney. Outside Conseco Fieldhouse, Pennsylvania Street is renamed